Alright. So again, I'm talking like fucking people watch these. But I said like I might want to get into construction or carpentry. So this is some of the stuff I did. Like all the wood stuff here is I made these cabinets. Man, the granite people did the granite. You can't really, but I also painted. I put these silver light fixtures here. Let me see if I can zoom and stuff. Yeah, those. I put those in. Those are in the whole house. Those are really cool. Then I made all these, the drawers and the doors, and there's the top. These are cool. This glass, she went and looked for that glass for a long time. She wanted it to look like a rice paper. So that's really cool. I made these too. I wonder how this is going to aspect ratio when I put it on YouTube. This shelf, I'm really impressed with this shelf. I really like it. Because if you went in there and you looked, you would be like, how the hell is this thing on the wall? Like, there's no way it's hanging on the wall. Like, there's nothing holding it. But it's because everything holding it is behind the shelves. And these shelves just kind of slid in like slots. And they fit in tight so they don't wobble or move. But yeah, the fasteners are behind the shelves. And then I slid the shelves in. This is the first bathroom. And again, I painted all this stuff too. This color, this wall color, I picked this color out. And everybody who walks in this bathroom is like, oh, I love this color. I wanted to do the other bathroom the same color. But my ex-girlfriend picked this fucking color, which I fucking hated. She got that blue color, that light blue that everybody had in the fucking 90s in their bathroom. And my parents had that. My mom had that in her bathroom. And I was just like, nah, dude, fuck that. So she mixed it with gray and it made it like a little better, but it was too dark. If it was the same color but way lighter, it would have been better. What she tried to do, she tried to dump white paint in the color. What she should have done is just bought a whole fucking gallon of white paint and dipped a little bit of the color in there. And then that probably would have lightened it up. But I don't mix paint. I don't know. I've never mixed paint, so I don't know how that works. But I made all this stuff, this cabinet here. And this, I put all this in. I put the sink, the faucet in. And this is all teak. I put this mirror up. And I think she painted this bathroom, actually. I didn't paint this bathroom. I put the toilet in. And then she called people to do tile. And they removed the toilet. And then after that, the toilet always stank and it's always like messed up. And then she kept calling plumbers after that to fix it. And they couldn't do it. I moved out after a while, so I didn't. But if I wanted to, I could have fixed the toilet so the fucking smells didn't come out. But the people she called to do other work fucked everything up every time. All of this is wood. I made these. This is the hallway. These door frames, yes, these ones right here are wood. This is mahogany. So I made the door jambs out of mahogany. With like slots too. Yeah, you could tell the difference. So this is the old door frame. You see what color it is? Like it's almost the same color as the oak right there, but this one's way darker. This one's hardwood. Everything's hardwood, and this is just like a normal door frame that was fucking painted. This is the second bathroom. This is the one I made. This is the one I was like, nah, dude, I'm not listening to anything you said. Her and her daughter, see, there's the light thing again. Those silver ones, those are very pretty. She picked those out. But her and her daughter, Her daughter lived in this bathroom for a long time, lived in this room with this bathroom. This is a master bathroom. They both said the same thing. They're like, the shelves right here just needed to be a little longer so there was a space to put your curling iron. And I was like, no, this wasn't the point. Like, nobody used this bathroom. Nobody used to use this bathroom. I would only use it to like take a shower and stuff. And then I put the sink just like just a sink. Like, you just wash your hands when you use the bath. Like, it was something nobody really used. But yeah, that was their big complaint about this, that there's no place to put your curling iron. But I think I like the way that looks. And she picked out the sink. She was like, oh, I like this sink. And right when she fucking said that, I was like, dude, I know exactly, like, this would look fucking badass just like this. I think it looks cool. I think it does look really cool. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Yeah, like, people watch it. You get it? This is mahogany too. Yeah, you can see it closer in this one. It looks a little better. This, like, the part where the door stops, that thing right there is like slotted in. It's not nailed in. I did a groove through the whole thing with the router, and then I slotted that piece in. It'll never come apart. You would have to like have a heavy door too to ever break that. That thing will never, as long as you keep putting those Home Depot doors on it, those are going to stay. They're never going to be able to break. There's that cabinet in the first bathroom again. I didn't really like it. That's how she wanted it. I would have made it smaller, but that's how she wanted it. So I did that. I did a lot of stuff just because she wanted it to. I made that little island. So there's an extra piece of granite. Because you buy the slab and then they cut it and they do it. And then there's this extra piece. And she was like, well, can you just make it a square this big and like put the edges on it? And then just leave it? And they did it. They gave her that piece of granite with the edges on it. So I made this little island. I think it looks cool too. I like the one long drawer. Like this part up here. That looks cool to me. There's that sink again. I think that looks cool. But again, no space for a curling iron. I put this window up. The window. The mirror, and you can see back here, I painted all this stuff too. I put that ceiling fan up. You see that cool ceiling fan with the big fins? She bought them, but she has a good sense of style, dude. I like this style she had. The little Asian stuff, dude. That looks cool. You gotta admit, all this stuff looks cool. There's the first bathroom again. I did all this plumbing down here too. So like these are the water, where the water comes from, the hot and cold water. But most cabinets, like, they're not just open like this. So the hot and cold water weren't like, so I had to open up the wall and then move the pipes so they came out so it looked even like this. Otherwise it just would have been like two on one side like that, and that would have looked stupid. So I evened everything out like that. Oh, and if you look over here, I made a toothbrush and soap holder using the same teak. I also, maybe you can see it better in a different one. I'll show you though. That's the same thing. Why is this so small like that? That's a weird picture. Maybe I didn't turn it. No, I think that's the same picture actually. I made that. Somebody bought that off of me. That one was like $200. I forget what that's made out of. It was like walnut, I think. And the painting, I painted all this too. Like the brown right there and the white. And I thought it looked cool. I made this one. I sold this for $300 too. Some lady wanted a place to put her school books, and I made that for her. And she had like some other tables and stuff that kind of had this same. It was like the mahogany, but they were I'm sorry, the maple, but it was kind of the stained maple that was kind of yellowish, like the old like 1920s kind of fucking furniture, and it had this edge on it. So I made this thing, and if you know about woodworking, yeah, like I had to put it together. Like this whole top I had to put together. And I think the sides are attached too, like in a different way. Like this, you can't see, but this side right here, like goes down all the way to like right here if you look at the front. So I had to put the whole thing together, and then I had to use the router on the top. And I was just thinking, dude, if this fucking chips out, I'm gonna be so pissed. So I did it as slow as I could. I like not slow, but you know what I mean, like different passes, like a shallow, super shallow pass. I did like a bunch of passes just because I was hoping it didn't chip out. It worked good. It looks pretty cool. I like it, and you can't. Yeah, it's not a good picture. You could kind of see those there. There's that bathroom again. Get in that sink. All right, that's it.